told you I would eventually come back and review this one on a day that I feel brave enough to do it. Today I'm in a mood where I'm like, screw it. I'll take my chances with the coconut thing and just try to mitigate the damage later. But this is for the SoftLips Skinny Stick in Tropical Coconut from the trio pack like this. I put off doing this one because, as many of you know, I have a coconut allergy. Not like scary allergy, but enough to where it's like, I'm nervous about doing this because I know it's going to make my lips burn like a bitch if there's any actual coconut extract in this. Coconut oil, totally different thing, not allergic to that weirdly. Coconut milk, coconut extract, coconut anything involving the fruit or the milk of a coconut. Those I'm allergic to, so I mean, I so much as have like one coconut flake, my throat will burn. Not swell up. Knock wood, but I mean, it'll burn. So, but, that said, I did remember that in the past, even when I was first developing this sensitivity, I don't even know if it's a true allergy or if it's a sensitivity, but when I was first developing it, often the SoftLips products were like one exception to the rule where coconut things didn't seem to bother me, so I'm hopeful that maybe it doesn't actually contain any and I'll be fine, but I suppose we'll find out, and I won't dock it down any points for my reaction to it, because that's not a reflection on the product, that's my deal. So, you guys won't have a problem with it just because I freaking did, so. Because most people are not allergic to coconut. Leave it to me to be allergic to the supposedly hypoallergenic fruit. That is my life. So, it always works out that way with shit like that. So, anyways, I'm moving right along. Get my checklist over here. Okay, so format-wise, it is a stick. It's a skinny stick, but it is a stick. Hold on, just a second. That was uneventful. So, anyways, it's a skinny stick. Packaging-wise, it's very cute. I like the design. If it'll focus on it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cute. I like it anyway. It is not natural or synthetic. Or, I mean... I'm still waking up, guys. It's not natural or synthetic, really. What is it? It's not natural or organic, I meant to say. It is synthetic. Has to be one or the other. It cannot be neither. That is the piece I should have cut out of this video, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it in. But, yeah, we've got an active ingredient of 2% dimethicone, and our inactive ingredients are ozocorite, petrolatum, ethylhexyl palmitate, squalane, octyldodecanol, myristil, myristate, castor seed oil, myristil lactate, flavor, cetyl alcohol, myristil laurate, myristil alcohol, BHT, menthol, tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E. So, unless it's hiding in the flavor, it does not look like it actually contains any, so I'm like, I might be okay. So, anyways, it is limited edition, but I think they're still selling this set, both on their website, and I know Amazon is. Amazon is the listing. I'm gonna stick down in the description if you guys want to buy this, but, the SoftLips website, you have to buy like 4 packs to get this one. It's stupid, I agree. But, Amazon you can buy just one, so that's why I'm gonna link that one. But anyways, so, it was part of a set of 3, the other 2 in it, even though I already reviewed them, are Watermelon and Peach Passion. I almost read the wrong name for this one. I was like, wait, no, that is the one I'm reviewing. Again, still waking up, still drinking my coffee. So, anywho, amount of product is not very much. These contain 0.07 ounces. So that's like a little less than half of a standard stick. Okay then. So we all just heard that, right? Like a bird hit that? I don't even know. But, yes, shelf life, I don't think it's listed. Oh wait, we do have an expiration date. This expires in July of 2020, so it's got a little time on it. Price point on this depends where you buy it, because if you buy it from their website, it's like 15 bucks because you have to buy 4 packs. If you buy on Amazon, it's different, or I think certain stores have had this in stock, so if you see it in a store, I'm sure it's way less. But yeah, so sturdiness, it's still got the wiggliness of the back end here that always makes me think it's gonna break, even though I've never had one break. I just always feel like it's going to. Cap's decent. It's nice and thick, so I mean, it doesn't bend or anything, but I mean, it's decent for staying on. We do have a wiggly turn wheel, though, so that I'm never a fan of, as we know. No special features other than the skin protectant, the dimethicone in it, so the scent. If I can smell through my allergies, we'll see. Although I did smell this the other day, so. Yeah, it's very much just like that candy coconut scent. Like very specifically like the scent Jelly Belly uses, which actually I found out that is one exception to the rule. I can eat the coconut ones of those. They must not actually contain any coconut, because I can eat those and be fine. So, but that's why I'm like, that one's fresh in my mind, and you know, this smells just like that tastes. So, alright, I'm gonna be brave and put this little puppy on. I'm not as scared of this as I'm scared of when I do the several EOSs that I still need to review that have coconut in them, because those I know it does contain it, and I know for a fact I will react, because there's certain ones that don't even have it as part of the scent, that just use it as an ingredient and don't list it, but I can always tell because the reaction I get. Okay, I'm babbling. And stalling. Let me dry my lips. Why do I feel like I'm almost getting a hint of the watermelon in that? Now that it's on. Like, most of it's the coconut, obviously, but I almost feel like there's like a hint of the watermelon. It's not bad. I love the watermelon, but I'm like, very interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm giving this a few moments to see if it starts burning, because if it does, I'll have to hit stop on this, go wipe it off super fast so I don't feel like my lips are on fire for the next few hours. There's tingling, but I think that's just the menthol. That's not the same as the burning reaction I tend to get with coconut stuff. Yeah, so far it's just tingly tingles. That's okay. It's very thin, like really, really thin. But I think all the ones from this pack kind of were. Very tingly, though. I mean, unlike the other two that they all supposedly have the menthol in it, but I'm like, why do I not feel it? This one I feel it. It's the one I'm scared to use because coconut, but I feel it in this one at least. Let's see. I'm gonna be brave and see if there's any flavor. I don't think there is. Not really. Okay, well, like I said, it's super thin. The consistency on this one is weird. I almost feel a grittiness in there. And I wiped my mouth right before I put it on, so I know there was nothing on my lips. So I'm like, why is it gritty? Interesting. But apart from the weird, almost sandy feeling that's in there, I mean, it's not an exfoliating one. There shouldn't be any sand in there. It's very greasy and slippery and slick and all that, which SoftLips tends to be just across the board. So, I mean, I like that in them. But in this one, it's just so thin to where I'm like, there's a lot of better things I could use than this. And the grittiness, I'm just like, I'm not a real big fan of that. This is a good sign that I've gone this long and my lips are not burning. So I don't think this particular one contains any actual coconut. So on the very slim off chance there's anyone out there watching this that has a similar coconut allergy, you can probably use this just fine and be safe. So that's why I felt okay with reviewing this one. So I may hold on to this one then, since it is a coconut thing I can apparently use safely. Wow, it's so thin that it feels like it's already absorbing in. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more on than that. Because it's hard to, like, get a read to do the rest of the review without enough of it on to fairly judge. I went very lightly before because I wasn't sure if I'd react, so now that I know I'm probably not gonna react, I feel okay putting more on. Okay. So. Yeah, there's still that grittiness. Not a fan of that. It's weird though, because I mean, I can show you the product. It doesn't appear like there's anything in it that should be gritty. It's just white. I mean, I'm looking at it in the sunlight. I'm not seeing anything in the surface other than just the lines from where my lips glided across it, so. Your guess is as good as mine on this one, guys. It's very strange though. But, now that I put a little more on, it's still hella thin. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, pretty much everything I said about the consistency before still stands. So, alright, we're gonna move on. Moisturization-wise, I generally have very good luck with this brand. Even though it's not an organic brand, it does absorb rather than just sit on your lips. Which, with a lot of petrolatum things, that's not the case. A lot of the time, it's the type that sits on your lips to protect versus actually absorbing, so I'm glad for that these do work that way. It's why I've always kind of had a loyalty to SoftLips, because they're like one example of a non-organic brand that actually still does the thing. So I'm always impressed by them with that. Let's see, shine factor. Oh, I shouldn't get that close to the camera when I'm this sleep deprived. It's a little bit shiny, but I also really need to put some makeup on. I look like shit today. There's a little shine. Not super high gloss, but there is some shine. Longevity-wise, I can tell you this isn't gonna stay on very long for how quickly it keeps wanting to absorb. I don't know if my lips are just that thirsty right now. I've been hydrating them even in the days when I wasn't filming lately. I have been going through that one chapstick total hydration like a beast. I am so hell-bent on. I'm so close to hitting pan on it, like, oh my god. I am just, like, hell-bent on trying to use it all the way up, so, I was actually on the fence between if I wanted to do the next one of those or this one today, but I figured since I don't know if this spot over here is a breakout or the start of a cold sore, I will err on the side of caution and use the coconut thing in case it's a cold sore, so I won't be heartbroken if it is and I just infected the thing. But anyway, so, drinky test time. Okay, I know darn well this one does not feel like it's gonna stay on, but let's find out. Yeah, no, oil slicked right off it. Well, I can feel the spot where it, like, repelled as soon as the coffee hit it. Yeah, that's not attractive. Okay. If it felt oily and greasy before, now I feel like I just dumped Crisco on my lips, now that I've added that to it. So fair warning if you drink anything with this on. It's going to feel icky, just be aware. As for the wow factor, I'm gonna give it the wow factor just for the fact that it's a coconut thing I can safely use, but, that's just for me personally. If it weren't for that, I don't think I'd give it that. Actually, you know what? I said I wasn't gonna dock it down any points for the allergy if I had a reaction, so I probably shouldn't add it a point for the opposite, you know? So, okay, you know, I said that if it weren't for that, I wouldn't give the wow factor. I guess that means I probably shouldn't give it the wow factor point. Because ultimately, it doesn't feel like it holds up to, like, the other ones. So, let me think. What would I rate this one? The fact that you can only buy it off their website by buying 4-packs, that's a strike against it. The turn wheel issue, that's a strike against it. The very small amount of product in it is a strike against it. Back when you could just buy one, they were hella cheap, that didn't bother me, but if you have to pay that much just to get this, that's a strike. But, the very, very thinness of it, the weird gritty texture in there, the oil slick thing, no wow factor, that leaves it with like 3 out of 10, guys. I'm not being harsh on it just because it's a coconut thing, because, again, until I was allergic, coconut was one of my favorite things. So, it has nothing to do with that. This could have been any scent in the world, and if it, like, hit all of these factors, I would still be just as harsh. So, it is what it is. It gets a 3 out of 10. Not great. I haven't given out a whole lot of really low ratings this year. I still haven't given out a 1 yet this year, which is impressive, because normally I'm the little bitch who gives out a bunch of 1s. That still hasn't happened. Again, knock wood. But, yeah, this one's not great. The other 2 in the pack are better, but this one, kind of a miss, but it is a coconut thing I can use, so I mean, it's not a total loss, but it's not great, so... Anyways, that's it for me. So as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below about this, about anything. Leave it all in the comments. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.